just pulled up to my third call of the day, and this just got put on me before I left Aiken, the city of Aiken in South Carolina. This is a homeowner. I've been to this house to do a preventative maintenance. I have no idea what's wrong now. Only notes I have are it's not cooling. So let's see what we got.
Right now I've got a 3-ton unit. What does it take for me to get like a 3.5 or a 4-ton unit?
Well, we'd have to inspect the ductwork, make sure that the unit can pull in enough air.
In other words, when it's summertime, when it's really hot,
yeah,
I can't get it to get down to 70. It'll do like 74, 73.
Like when it's 100 degrees outside?
Well, when it's like 90 something.
Or even 90 degrees, it won't go to 70? Okay.
So I'm thinking maybe my unit's too small or something.
It is possible, but without you wouldn't happen to know the square footage of your first floor, would you?
No, but I think it's like 3,600
total.
Yeah.
Yeah, and your upstairs is not entirely. I would have to have Chad come out here to see exactly.
Because when I talked to Mark, Pearls,
yeah,
he said it has something to do with the returns.
Yep.
He said, so I thought maybe you measured the return. I've got a big one there and I've got a small one here. He said that'll kind of tell you what you can handle.
I mean, we could always add another one if necessary. That's not an issue. But let me go outside and see what's going on. Hopefully it's something small and not something major.
Yeah, I think it's that Freon, like it's probably be a pound.
I hope not.
That's what you found.
I know that's what we found last time.
Yeah, well, good. When you want to come in, just come in.
Okay, I can do that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh. Let's see here. I think it's like a really old ream condenser for the upstairs, for a heat pump for the upstairs. And I can't remember if it's a heat pump or a gas pack for the downstairs. I want to lean towards gas pack. And it is. It is a gas pack unit. All right. That does feel cold. That doesn't feel warm at all. So let's go ahead here. Just go ahead and gauge up. Go to the job link app real quick. Oh yeah. She's super low. Super low. Screenshot that for the invoice. Forgot what year this is. 2014, so we're looking at just 11 years old. Actually, does that say April? Really? Yep, for 2014. It's literally 21 years old to this month. I didn't even see how much it comes pre-charged with. Where unit comes pre-charged with. Where's your number? No. Complete wrong spot I was looking at. 92 ounces. If my math is right, that's like somewhere between 5 and 6 pounds. Ah, that's tough. That's tough. Now I'm at like a little bit of a crossroads. Do I I mean, I'm not gonna say necessarily it's like a terrible situation, but we got two options here, and I'm gonna give them both options. I'm gonna let them know we can either dive into this unit. I can take the blower panel off right here, search the evap coil, use my, you know, the leak detection device. Oh, he's walking over here right now. I was just getting ready to go inside and talk to you. Try to see if I can find the leak. At this point in time, I'm not sure where it could be. If I go ahead and start taking things apart on the unit to try to find it, we will have to charge for that for today. If it happens to be an evaporator coil needs to be replaced, or some other leaking component, I don't know how forgiving the manufacturer might be. We are in the month that this unit was manufactured, so the warranty, to my understanding, would go up on this month. I don't know if it's at the beginning of this month or at the end of the month. I would have to call the manufacturer for Rheem and find out.
When you say warranty, what's that?
Your 10-year warranty when Mark gave you the system and you registered it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that would take place before or after the month of April. But I also know that you're expressing a lot of concern as far as not being able to keep it 70 degrees on a 90-degree day. I'm not familiar with the houses in this area, so I don't know how well they were built. My boss, however, was with Mark when they were putting all these in this entire neighborhood, so he would have more of an understanding of what you would need.
I think what I want to do is just get a new one.
Just get a new one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Rather than just waste, I mean, spend money, you know, to find the leak.
Yeah.
It's already 10 years old.
I understand.
And how long do they normally last?
Well, I can definitely say they don't make them like your condenser over there anymore. No. that thing is
30-something years old.
Yeah, it was installed right. It's been maintained. It's keeping up. So I'll definitely say the older units, they've lasted a lot longer. The newer ones, maintained right, you can get at least 10 to 15 years out of them. I know some houses keep them longer depending on how they were installed.
Now, way back when you came last time, like last fall,
yeah,
whenever it was, I got a quote on this. It's probably higher now than the quote I got last fall, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The prices are unfortunately changing every month.
Okay, well, I need to talk about it. What I'd like to do is
get this one switched out first, immediate, as fast as possible, and then worry about your other one.
And then probably do that one, but maybe, I don't know if you do both at the same time.
We could do both at the same time. That is not a problem.
I think that's what I want.
Okay, I'll get the boss up on the phone, figure out what information he needs from me while I'm here, and
see if I can I go from this 3-ton to maybe a 3.5 ton?
Yep. Like I said, he'll have to come here and walk the house, the first floor himself, just to get a feel for how it's laid out and everything.
Okay.
But I don't think there'll be any issue with having to go up. It'll just be, do we go to a 3.5 or do we go to a 4? That'll be the difference. But I can call him up right now and start talking to him and figure out what he needs.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we got 14 vents on the first floor. They appear to all be 6s. That is one 20 by 20 return. I believe the other return is right here on the other side of this wall. For the master, yep, 20 by 20 and 14 by 14. And boss man wants to give him a 3.5 ton. All right. Oh, sir, you didn't have to bring me the old estimate. We could have found it.
But that was in October
of last year.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably not that far off in price. Just last October, I don't think pricing has changed that drastically. I honestly couldn't remember. I should have done my due diligence and looked up the last time I was here, because I remembered
it was October 23rd. That's when you were here.
Okay.
And you put all the information information back, and I guess what Mark put the figure together. I mean, not Mark.
Chad. Yep. So that means that refrigerant only lasted maybe 6 months.
And you said it's a couple of pounds low.
Yes, sir. There we go. Take back. I need to measure that round ductwork in there. Let's see what size that is. Oh, come here. So we got a 14-inch round coming off of there. All right. I got everything material-wise that I think we're gonna need for this job. Let me know down in the comments what brand are you guys putting in. We're gonna put a Tempstar gas pack right here. I'm gonna redo the seal tight, because as you can see, it's not even long enough as it is. And I'm pretty sure I can see like bare copper, yeah, right there, which is a problem. Probably gonna end up, because those ICP package units, you know, are kind of tall for the gas pack, so probably run the seal tight around here, follow the gas line, pop in on this side. Hopefully, I'm hoping that's how it's gonna turn out. I'm gonna go in here and talk to the customer. But yeah, this unit kind of sold itself. I'm happy. That's gonna do it for today's video. If anybody's wondering as far as like what ductwork changes we're doing, we are gonna change all that 14-inch. We're gonna rip all that out and go with 16-inch straight off the unit, not reducing down to anything. But what I will be doing, we do have to tie back in to the 14x14 return. So instead of it being all flex, there's going to be like a little 3-4 foot section of just 16-inch hard pipe where we'll just saddle tap back into that 14x14 return. He's got an encapsulated crawl space, so it's not too bad. It is, you get closer to where the 20x20 return is, it does start to get a little bit tight, but it's still, you know, it's able to hold that 14-inch up just fine. I had to do a little bit of a belly crawl up under ductwork, but it's not too bad. Other than that, I think we're going about it the right way. The first floor of the house is definitely around like 16 to 1900 square feet. And you know, giving my boss all the information that I could, and him having a solid understanding of most of these houses, he's helped put most of these houses together, so he already knows how well insulated they are. Could a manual, I know by the book and everything, you know, manual J should be done. I'm not gonna say it shouldn't, but I also understand that a lot of people don't necessarily use it day in and day out for change outs. Some people do, some people don't. But I'm confident in my boss's ability to size equipment. We haven't had any mess ups sizing equipment lately. Or actually, since I've been working here. I think we had one mess up, but that's because the builder told us what the equipment size should be when, you know, we told them it should be this, but they specified they wanted this. So that I don't clarify that as our mess up. I don't take blame for that. But other than that, guys, I will catch you on the next one. I got to scoot all the way from Aiken back to Augusta and handle some other calls. So I will see you all on the next one. Later.